Finals. The Heat have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no
versus
looking
DK.
back.
Who's the
They must
best?
lay it all on the line against the Magic. Who will be the king of the East?
Who's going to be the king of Florida after this game?
Look at the Heat. Frank, this is what you work for all season long. To have Game 7 on your home floor.
Yes, and you got to take advantage. The fans can only do so much, and they've got to be the aggressors and play like there is no tomorrow.
Now, here's Doncic, and they double up Doncic. Hero from long range. A rebound by Washington. Puts up a deep 3. And it's King with the rebound. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra, and we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Miami's are on 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Hero.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Seattle delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Orlando Magic. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
And for Seattle, you look at Orlando, a whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all? And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Wagner, the 3 from Bankero. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
With the drive, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
That's the ability to see the game a step forward. Durant has it and makes his teammate look good.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. He was talking about unsung contributions, particularly those from Clint Capella. He cited the hard screens, the rebounding, the willingness to get his hands dirty. This is a guy who never complains. He just puts his hard hat on and he goes to work. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Seattle shooting their first free throw of the evening. First quarter, just over a minute played. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bankero outside to stop the run. Orlando again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
They get it again. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
for Orlando. They've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Washington outside. Banchero outside. Jacks up a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're really working the paint now.
Orlando has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Inside, here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
That one's good for 2.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Capella. Lets it go from deep. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Capella. Washington's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Capella, the pass to Banchero. And it's off from three-point range.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Magic trail by 9. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Seattle?
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now here's Wagner. Still no points. 11 feet out. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
First personal foul.
Free throw is good from Durant. Seattle making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a...
Wagner outside. On target from range. Wagner's got 9 points now in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And for the Magic, Clint Capella out there with Franz Wagner. Then it's Suggs, then it's Washington, and it's Black in at the small forward position. Here's Wagner, following the bucket by Seattle. Can't cash it in from close range. Here's Durant, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. A 3 off the inbound. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Uncovered. No good there.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play. And
can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wagner outside. Suggs outside. Wallace with a double team. Clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Seattle leading by 6. On the wing, Durant. From 11 feet away, And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Wagner. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Batase's checked in for Capella. Orlando with the ball. Wagner in the high post. And down it goes. Jam that one home. And he gets that one. And he's got 41 now.
Now, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Goes up from the block. And Wagner gets it to go.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Livingston, pass to Wallace. Here's Livingston. He's covered by Suggs. And he bangs it home with one hand. And here's Strus outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
This is why Strus is on the floor. His ability to spread you out from deep.
Pass to Batase. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Seattle?
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The 3 ball.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The SuperSonics come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poor.
You look at the Magic. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
And you know what? I think they learned a lot in Game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer, they know they have to make some adjustments. Keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're given.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree. Wagner against Durant. Van Carroll looking around. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Livingston. Carpenter off target from outside, and it's the Magic's ball. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now, here's Van Carroll. Inside. There's Bitadze, out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, Seattle's head coach and I did get the chance to chat. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Washington. Good on the bucket.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
A massive relief there, getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
That free throw good from Washington. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. KD passes to Smith. Here's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Here's Washington. Wagner outside. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Itadze tipped away. Down low. And he dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Here's Banchero. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Carpenter, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. For three, Bridges. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Carpenter. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Magic trail by 8. Washington passes to Itadze. Back to Washington. KD against Wagner. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Carpenter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Seattle?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Wallace is checked in for Smith. Back to Banchero. Sinks the three-pointer.
And not even giving the D a chance there. Banchero just too quick.
Durant inside. He's defended by Wagner. And KD the bucket on the assist by Livingston. Suggs against Wallace. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, bigger than your average guard. Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And the shot goes down.
They're fine.
Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Wallace is out there with Williams. And it's Durant. And it's Livingston in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here. Orlando trailing here. And so in the game for the Magic, Banchero out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Black and it's shooting guard. Smith, no good. And the Magic shooting the ball at 42% to tie it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Supersonics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Count it.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his 5th foul.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
Howard's check in for Bridges. KD's shot is off. Over in the corner, Banchero. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Banchero's got 26.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fires the 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Kerr. Good on the triple. Now it's a 4-point Seattle lead.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Banchero against Strus. Lets a floater go. And it's Banchero missing.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the shot goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. And the 3-ball is good. Banchero's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Magic.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
And here's Kerr from the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Suggs has got 21.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
Durant kicks to Smith. Rebounded by Capella.
Him back for freebies.
Pass to Bitadze. Over Bogdanovic. Bitadze can't hit.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovic leading the way with the assist.
The Magic trail by 3. Now Washington. Here's Banchero. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Carpenter passes to Livingston. Carpenter. He's covered by Washington.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Durant's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Here's Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And it's Suggs missing.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Smith kicks to Livingston. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Seattle. They're on a 19-7 run. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
And that great starting with Banchero's steal.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Supersonics. 17 points was their biggest margin. Out to KD. And it's Wagner with the rebound. So it's Orlando now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Suggs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's the first that brings them within 8. Both free throws good from Suggs. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and it's coming through.
Good on the shot.
This
win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now break 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, KD. It was a good start. What happened with that rough patch later on, though?
We weren't disciplined. We were just shooting shots just to shoot them, throwing passes just to pass them. No sense of urgency, no purpose. And against a team like that, they're looking for something to get them back in the game, and we just let them back in.
Close the door, but stuff to work on, I know, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Six-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Banchero. And again.
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Carroll. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Livingston at the line for 2.
And so he hits both.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And they've done it! They've won the NBA championship!
Fans, thanks for making it to tonight's event.
They go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line, what an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible